The abandoned morgue had always been a source of fear and dread for the locals. It stood on the outskirts of town, shrouded in darkness and mystery. It was said that strange things happened there at night, and that the dead never truly left the building. Despite the warnings, a group of teenagers decided to explore the morgue one night. They had heard stories of strange noises and ghostly apparitions and were eager to see for themselves if the tales were true. As they entered the building, the air grew colder and the sounds of their footsteps echoed through the empty hallways. The morgue was filled with rows of metal drawers, each one containing the remains of the dead. Suddenly, one of the drawers began to shake violently, as if something inside was trying to escape. The teenagers froze in terror as the drawer slid open, revealing the corpse of a woman with eyes that seemed to follow their every move. The group quickly realized that they had made a grave mistake in entering the morgue. As they tried to make their way out, they found that the doors had locked behind them, trapping them inside. With no way out, the teenagers were forced to explore the depths of the morgue. As they descended deeper into the building, the air grew thicker and the sounds of their own breathing filled their ears. Strange whispers seemed to follow them, and shadows flickered on the walls. The teenagers soon realized that they were not alone in the morgue, and that they were being watched by something dark and malevolent. As they turned a corner, they came face to face with a figure draped in black, its face shrouded in shadows. The figure seemed to be made of darkness itself, and emanated a feeling of pure evil. The teenagers tried to run, but the figure was too fast. It chased them through the corridors of the morgue, its laughter echoing through the empty halls. Finally, the group stumbled upon a room filled with old medical equipment and jars of preserved organs. As they tried to catch their breath, they heard the sound of scratching coming from one of the jars. They looked closer and saw that one of the jars contained a preserved human brain, which was slowly pulsing with life. Suddenly, the brain began to speak in a voice that was not its own, warning the teenagers that they were in great danger. The teenagers knew that they had to find a way out of the morgue and fast. As they made their way towards the exit, they heard the sound of heavy footsteps following them. They burst through the doors and ran into the night, never looking back. From that day on, the abandoned morgue was avoided by all who knew of its existence as a place where the dead refused to stay at rest and where unspeakable horrors awaited those who dared to enter.